What is up, everybody? It's your boy Walkie-Mandu, and you are watching Wrenchtrenchers Garage, and you are watching it in full HD, and you are watching it in 1080p, and you guys are watching it with 60 frames per second. So look how smooth. Ooh, so smooth and pretty. All right, guys. So anyway, what we're doing today is we're going to be working on the Corvette, and what I've done is I've already started taking a bunch of pictures, so that I can start removing everything out of the engine bay, because this thing really does need a cleanup and some paint. It's gonna get some paint. So just to show you what we're working with here. So this is the engine bay for the Corvette, and as you can see, there is some rust down in there. That old AC compressor is no good, not working, and it's probably not gonna work with the new engine that's going in there anyway. And I don't know if he's even going to be able to get AC, but we'll see how that works out. But yeah, there's some rust there, guys. There's Mr. Time Lapse. I'm sorry, I stole that from Motion Auto TV. That's my time lapse camera. But like I said, what I've done is all these connections and all these wires over here, I've gone ahead and taken pictures of all of that stuff. And so what we're gonna do now is simply get started ripping this stuff out. I'll see you in a bit. Today, well, I kind of got started yesterday, then I did a little something this morning, and I didn't really cut on the camera. My bad. I just started getting into work, and then next thing you know, I was doing other things. I ended up removing a few more things. I ended up removing the air conditioning box and all of the air conditioning system. I ended up removing the AC condenser, the dryer. You know, this is all R12 stuff, which it's really hard to get that stuff now, and I don't think it's going to work with our motor swap. So I just ended up gutting it all out. You can see right there, that is where the other part of the condenser was for the R12 that blows directly into the vehicle. You can see it's all full of leaves and stuff like that. There were also a couple of hoses that were down here that I had to remove, and those were kind of a pain in the butt, like they've been here for a while. So I ended up removing those. I made a little bit of a mess down here, but it looks like I'm pretty much stripped out about as far as I want to take it, because I really don't know what wires can be reused, what I don't need, what I do need. I don't know all that stuff just yet. What I want to do is use as much as original wiring as I can to integrate. So I want to get as many of the original gauges working. I don't want to have to go grab new gauges and rewire, which it's still a possibility that I have to do that, but I'm going to try to just kind of do an integration kind of thing with the wiring. You see there's still some wiring over there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to really fully tuck this thing the way I want to, but I've just cleared out pretty much as I really could to go ahead and start painting. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and put you guys on the time lapse. I'm going to clean up all this stuff right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just start doing some degreasing, and I'm going to probably have to cover that hole right there. This is where all of the temperature control stuff goes into the vehicle, so I'm gonna have to like tape this off and put plastic on it, but you know, I'm gonna have to remove a lot of this kind of gunk that was just here trying to hold it on. So I don't know if that's factory or not, but I might have to make like a plate or something to cover that, to kind of keep that in check. But we're gonna see how this thing goes first. So yeah, but basically we're just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna remove a bunch of stuff, clean up a bunch of stuff, get ready to start degreasing, and then I have to run to the store and grab some scuffing pads and get this thing all scuffed up, get ready for paint. So yeah, that's the move now. So let's get started. Okay guys, so what we have here is a nice clean engine bay. Yeah, I stuck the fan on there. Trust me, I'm not scratching nothing. It's hung in there right. I just put this here, just a little added protection. But everything's been power washed, degreased, and the next thing I'm going to do is just go back and hit it with a scuffing pad. And any kind of tough stuff like, you know, crud, like that kind of stuff like that, I'll go ahead and hit it with sandpaper. And then whatever's just really rough, I'll hit. But for the most part, it's just going to get a good scuff. It's going to get a rust treat for the frame down here and over there. There's a tiny bit of surface rust, not a big deal. Just going to rust treat it once I get it all scuffed. Yeah, we can go ahead and start shooting this thing. It's not going to be perfect as far as the shooting is concerned, but what you're going to see is going to look really good, and what you're not going to see, well, you're just not going to see. Okay guys, back from the store, took a little nap, had to recharge my batteries here. But yeah, what we got here is went ahead and grabbed some more of this U-Paul stuff. Worked pretty good on the Mustang. I went and saw the Mustang the other day, and it looked like the stuff was still holding up. So yeah, we're gonna use a little bit of that. I wanted 2 cans, but that's all they had. Went ahead and got another can of the Toyota 202 Black. And I have all the mixture stuff already still. I got a water separator and a whole big old box of scuffy pads. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go back on the time lapse here. Use a little bit of simple green to kind of help with the degreasing cleaning process. And everything that's rusty, we're gonna go ahead and rust treat, and everything else is going to get a little bit of that rattle can primer. And tomorrow we should come out and shoot this thing. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay guys, we got the primer on, we have the rust treatment done, but as you can see, everything is one solid black color now. That's just some stuff for the wiring, and yeah, once this thing's shot, you got that thing cleaned up pretty good. You know, that might need a little something on the end of that thing right there, but alright guys, so that is the end of this video. The prep is all done, the primer is on, and we're just gonna let it dry overnight. And then tomorrow we're going to come out and shoot this Toyota 202 black on there and make it nice and shiny and purty and make it look all good and stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget, if you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you really like what I'm doing here and you want to know when I'm putting out another video, hit the little bell notification over there. And then don't forget, WTR10, you got Ulsa Tools. Get 10% off of any order of $100 or more. So you guys, oh, Zazzle Store. Want my merch? Go to the Zazzle store, pick up something. That way you can keep me doing this kind of stuff. But once again, thank you guys for watching. And come here. Keep wrenching. Wrench Trench out. Peace.
Now I remember you.